Hello, YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. I am here to drop some more gems for you regarding the post office. PSC Sales and Services Distribution Associate get hired as a career employee, not as a regular employee, as a career employee. What does that mean for you? It means more money. More money. Who doesn't want more money? Okay? So before I get started, you already know. Like and subscribe, and thank you in advance. Okay, so a PSE is what a regular clerk is called. A PTF, which stands for part time flexi, is a career employee PSE. I hope that makes sense. So a PTF is career, a PSE is not, but they do the very same things. The only thing that might differ is the PSE is not trained for the window. However, once they become career, depending on how long that takes, it could take anywhere from months to years. Then they'll be required to go through the process of getting window trained. Now, if you come in as a PTF, as a career PSC or a career employee or a career clerk, then it is mandatory for you to complete window training so fast your head will spin like a gig. So it's a lot of pressure coming in with that. However, you will be making more money. A PTF will be pushed to the window so that they can get their training going on, because very soon they will be taking a mandatory exam that must be passed in order to maintain your position as a PTF. So you fail, you're out of there, right? But if you expect to make more money, you can't expect it to be handed down to you or easy. You have to put that work in. You must. So the PSC spends most or majority of their time in the back, right? In the back, as in throwing packages, sorting mail, putting the mail inside the PO boxes. So pretty much all physical functions that takes place in the back of the post office that the customer cannot see when they first walk in. Okay. Now the PSC might not get as many hours because it's not guaranteed for you to get a lot of hours. The person that gets a lot of hours are the actual career employees who have been working at the post office for years. They started off working, then they become a PTF, and then they advance into a real career employee. So the real career employee works only 5 days, right? That's the standard schedule that you advance to. They generally have like a Sunday and a Monday, a Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday. Is very rare for a career clerk to have the weekends off. The post office where I worked, one of our career clerks, she has the weekends off, but that is a rare thing. But it is out there. Stability comes with being a real career clerk. Like I said, generally works 5 days, right? And if he or she chooses to work more days, a sixth day or a seventh day, he or she has the ability to do so. Now, as a PTF career clerk, you are a slave. I kid you not. Go check out my other videos. You are a slave. And that's why you make so much money. So much money. Because the post office will become your new home. The PTF career clerk cannot choose when they want to come in. No, you come in when the postmaster put your name on the schedule, and that's what you're working. Like I was purchasing a house, and I had to go back and forth with the postmaster about taking a day off to close and another day off to move into my house. Like that's how crazy it can get. Like I said, you become a slave. So now that you understand how the PSC operates within the post office, the PTF, career clerk, and a regular career clerk, how things work within the post office, now let's dive into how to apply as a career clerk. You should already have an account with USPS, and you log in and you go to your search, right? Where you get to see the state that you want to search within. You select your state and hit search. So now I'm scrolling through, right? I am looking for a career position. See how easy that is? I see sales SVCS, which is sales and services. I click on that one. You see how it says with benefits? Because that's what you need as a career employee. You go in, you have your dental, your medical, you have your your pension going, everything that comes with being a career employee. That's what you're getting from the moment you walk through the door. Okay, so I'm in the announcement. Once I clicked in, it's showing me the state right there, Georgia District, because that's what I chose. And it's showing me the job title. It says Sales, SVCS Distribution Associate. It doesn't say PSC, it says Sales, because this is a career position. And a PSC is not a career position. So, right there, it has the contact information of the person that I can get in contact with if I run into any issues, if I have any questions. That's the person that I would reach out to, or you can reach out to. And if you notice right here, window training is required after hire, followed by an end of training test on which employee must qualify to remain employed. You thought I was joking about that? Oh no, it's a real thing. Like, if you do not pass this exam, you are done. You are fired immediately. I know it's a lot of pressure, but I did it. Other people have done it. So you can do it as well. But here's my question for you. How many of you guys are still interested in applying and getting a career position when there's so much on the line for you to lose? How many of you are still interested in that? Because I do get a lot of messages from people, and they'll say, "Oh, you started as a career? How is that possible? I've never heard of that before." Yeah, it's real. But what are you willing to lose to get that, to get to where I was? I wasn't making it up when I said that, when I said I started the post office as a career employee. 2489 is where you start off as a PTF, as a career clerk. The way that the post office pays, it is very interesting because after a certain amount of hours, you start to make double. So you're going to times that amount by two, and then there's an additional payment on top of that. So that's how you make a lot of money as a PTF because of all the hours that you will have. Now let's do a comparison of a PSC, right? Remember, the same things. You're required to do the same thing, excluding having window training forced upon you immediately. That's the only difference. You kind of get to relax and settle into your PSC position in the end, you still are required to go through the same thing that the PTF, has to go through. You still have to do window training at some point. You still have to pass as well. But if you don't pass, you do not lose your position unless you are a PTF, meaning you started off as a PSC, then you advance to a PTF, and then you take the training, then you have to pass. Or if you are still a PSC and your postmaster schedule you to go and take the test, you fail it, you just fail it, you just wait to take it again. I hope that makes sense. So as a PSC, you're making 19.62 an hour. If you add $1 to your paycheck right now, it will make a difference. It will reflect a difference. If you add $4 on your paycheck, $5 on your paycheck, that's going to make a statement. It's really up to you and what you want out of life. Sometimes you have to risk it really big in order to get to a certain level in life. Yeah, it happens. And it's always going to be scary. Whenever there's growth, or whenever you decide to do something major in your life, you're going to feel fearful. You will. It could be as simple as something as moving away from your parents' house. Like the responsibilities that comes with that. Like it's going to be some level of fear in there, but that's how you know you're on the right path. Because the flip side of that fear is success. All right? And I wish every single one of you listening to this audio the very best in life. Take care now.